Well, we'll be trying our very best, but the economic outlook is challenging. Given Donald Trump's been adding tariffs and so forth, and there is a possible economic slowdown in the U.S., then the business environment just seems challenging. And some of our clients, we work with about 150 clients, and we're just seeing a bigger proportion of them having sort of business challenges, cash flow issues. So I think that's sort of we have a microcosm into the industry in general. So I think it's challenging times ahead.
Now, the inventory glut post-COVID has largely been digested, you've said. What are these brands doing now? How are they behaving?
Well, these brands are still very promotional because the economy is getting more difficult. Even in the U.S., where consumers are probably the healthiest amongst all the countries in the world, the sentiment is weakening. And so brands are still being very promotional, and they also have to worry about their supply chains. Things are just so unpredictable, and brands just need very versatile supply chains. For example, Donald Trump just raised tariffs again on China yesterday or something, and so brands just need to react very quickly to these geopolitical changes.
You brought up the tariffs, so that's right. So President Trump announcing on his social media 20% on China. That goes into effect March the 4th. Mexico and Canada, 25% also effective from the same day. How are you impacted by the tariffs? How are you placed in terms of your manufacturing around the world?
We're very fortunate. Lever Style has a business model geared towards solving the versatility challenge. And we have an asset-light business model with production right now in 6 different countries, and we're constantly expanding. And with our business model, we can move production from one country to the next relatively easily. We're quite well placed, when there are these changes. Obviously, when we need to change things, there are operational challenges, but those are sort of relatively easily solved, and we can help our clients move production around to cater to whatever the U.S. president wants to do.
In terms of your manufacturing, you are heavy in Vietnam. Are you able to share where else that you guys are currently busy?
We're also producing in China, of course, and in Cambodia, Indonesia, Bangladesh, and India. Right now, we're producing in 6 countries, with Vietnam being the biggest one. But these things, can easily change depending on how the geopolitical winds blow.
One of your clients of your 150 experienced bankruptcy, but you were able to win back a business concession from the new owner of Bonobos. You've highlighted that this could be not a trend per se, but in terms of the industry, we could see more bankruptcies come through. Give us an outlook of the retail sector.
The retail sector is, I think, consumer spending in the U.S. is still growing, but I don't have data to prove it. But it feels like it's really based on experiences, traveling, food and beverage, not buying things, especially fashion and apparel. That seems to be stagnant, and so brands are finding that challenging. So there are always winners and losers, and it just feels like there are more losers right now than winners.